Good morning, Braves. This is the Manalapan High School Bravecast, your weekly news program showcasing everything Manalapan High School. And now, here are your news anchors.
Good morning, Manalapan High School. Today is Friday, March 6th. I'm Shai Shamalin.
And I'm Thomas Fagan. Welcome back to the Bravecast. We'd like to begin this broadcast by highlighting Miss Saba and Miss Kaczynski in honor of Social Work Week.
Thank you for providing a safe space, a listening ear, and a helping hand each and every day.
We'd also like to highlight Miss McGee's AP Spanish class, who volunteered at the Madonna House to organize donations, make phone calls in Spanish for Hispanic families, and donate toiletry items to give to the families that go to the Madonna House.
What an incredible experience, Thomas. And now, Braves, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance led by two Bravecast members.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Braves, thank you for tuning into our broadcast throughout the first half of the year.
Stay up to date with our behind the scenes by following us on Instagram at Manalapan Bravecast.
And now to Lead for Diversity member Callie Butash and our principal, Mr. Curry, for our monthly Walk and Talk Culture of Respect segment.
Now that we've entered the second half of the school year, how would you like to see the culture of respect grow before summer break?
Callie, that's a great question, and I've been giving this a lot of thought. And with you being a young adult, a senior in this building, and someone that really emulates all the behaviors we expect of everyone throughout our Manalapan High School community, and someone who's been here for 4 years now, I'd like to flip the script and ask you your opinion. I want it through the lens of the student, a senior student. What do you think?
Well, I think to do that, we have to look back on what we've done so far this year. I know we've done a lot regarding inclusivity in the school. Ms. Roberts has been doing a great job with the exhibits for Black History Month and now Women's History Month, and also International Day. I know it's a great part and a great way to show students' heritage and identities, and it's really an amazing thing. But moving forward, I think it's really important we keep addressing extracurriculars in sports and giving them the attention and recognition they deserve. I know that it's going to be a great start to the spring, and I think it's really important to go in with the right mindset and the right sportsmanship and continue that. But then also, like for me as a senior continuing this year, I think it's important that we kind of leave the school better than we found it in a way, and we continue to uphold the standard that the school has and setting an example for all of the younger students as we make way into our lives outside of high school. So.
Thank you so much. I couldn't say it any better myself. So those are great examples and all the things that make Manalapan High School such a special place, right? And we appreciate the inclusive environment that's been established here. And your senior class is a great senior class. So the expectations for all of those seniors is to leave this place better than how they found it 4 years ago and leave their legacy here when they graduate. And hopefully the lessons learned inside this building from all of the staff will be lessons that they'll take with them and make them better as they move on outside the walls of Manalapan High School. So thank you so much and enjoy your last 4 months here as a Manalapan Brave. But remember, once a Brave, always a Brave. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you so
much.
Great
job.
Hey Braves, Aaron Chikorsky here to report your weekend weather. Starting with today, you should be expecting some rain with highs of 46 degrees, a low of 37 degrees. Then tomorrow on Saturday, get some ready for some cloudy skies with highs of 59 degrees and low of 38 degrees. And finally on Sunday, prepare for some partly cloudy weather with a high of 64 degrees and a low of 49 degrees. But other than that, that's all for your weekend weather, Braves. Now over to Jillian Mahalachek, who had the opportunity to interview staff and students about Women's History Month.
Is a time to honor all the achievements and contributions made by women. Today, I will be going around the halls interviewing staff and students on the importance of Women's History Month. Why is Women's History Month so significant?
Having Women's History Month kind of shows their history and why they're so important, and what they've done for the world so far.
There's so many women in our country and just all around the world who have done so much for us. Women's rights, the voting, everything. It's just so significant because we really need to shine a light on all the women who have helped us get to this point where we are.
I think it's really important to recognize the contributions that women have made to society over the years and have a designated month just to remember what women have done.
Is there a woman who inspires you?
Yes, so my mom inspires me. She's just such a strong woman coming as an immigrant first to like this country, like raising her children and navigating like this new area. She's definitely just someone that I look up to my whole life.
My mom also inspires me in every way, especially after becoming a new mother this year, looking up to her as a mom in the way that she raised me and my brother, and wanting to make sure that I'm instilling the same values into my own children.
My mother, she inspires me every single day to be the best version of myself, and I'm proud to be her daughter.
My mom, because she works really hard and she has 3 daughters and she's trying to teach all 3 of us that you don't necessarily have to like everyone, but you have to respect everyone.
My sister, she's such a big inspiration. She works hard and she's just done so much for me.
My mom, she always pushed me to be my best and always supported everything in my life. Love you, Mom.
Do you have a favorite quote from a woman?
Yes, I like Ruth Bader Ginsburg's quote, where women belong at the table where all the decisions are being made.
Women's History Month is such an incredible way we can look back on all the women who helped shape our society. This has been Jillian Mahalchuk. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Jill. It's so important to recognize the impact of women throughout history. Juniors, prom bibs will be sold next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday during lunch. Please bring your completed paperwork and make your payment on PaySchools. All fines and negative lunch balances must be paid in full before purchasing your prom bib. Join the Junior Google Classroom for more information. Braves, the penny wars have begun and will last until March 23rd, bringing your coins and dollars to support your grade in BOTC. Coins will add to a grade's total while dollars are subtracted. The penny war jugs for each grade are located in the main office. If you're interested in for cheerleading for the 2026 to 2027 school year, there will be an interest meeting on Tuesday, March 10th in room E103 during lunch. And now, Braves, a few weeks ago, Bravecast anchor Reese McCaffrey had the chance to check out International Day.
Reese McCaffrey here at International Day, where our students are celebrating their cultures from all around the world. Let's go interview some Braves about this amazing event. What's your favorite part of International Day?
My favorite part is everyone being all together and we all just celebrate.
My favorite part is eating all the foods around the world.
I'd say probably the food is the best part.
I think my favorite part of International Day is performing in front of everyone, just showing like multiple like cultures coming together kind of.
Yeah, the performances that we can dance and show people the types of dances that they have.
It definitely has to be performing the Tarantella with my Italian 4 class.
Why is it important to celebrate International Day?
I think it's important to see like different cultures and like all the food they have, you know.
I think it's important for the whole school to come together, have a great time with everybody, you know, and celebrate everybody's differences.
I think it's important because you get to learn about all the different cultures and you get to try new food.
It's important because we can get together and celebrate all the nationalities.
What can you tell us about this display?
This is the combined effort of Applied Art 1, 2, 3, 4, also fashion design, as well as interior design, and actually started some of this last year. So this has definitely been a very big effort. Kids did a wonderful job. It is so many materials involved in this. It's really something else, and we're very proud of it. So it's the Great Barrier Reef, Australia, and one thing that we wanted to kind of highlight with Australia right now is the Great Barrier Reef is actually in danger with pollution, and it's actually starting to die off. So we just wanted to bring awareness to such a beautiful natural marble. We hope that you guys really enjoy.
Why are events like these so important for our school community?
Well, I think Manalapan has so much to showcase, and culture is one of them. Culture, traditions, and it takes a day like today, one of my favorite days, if not the best day of the year, International Day. What I take back from it is what students say at the end when they say, Miss Molina, we had the best time. Can we do this again next year? That's what I take from it, and I think as long as everyone's having fun and we're loving each other and all of our differences, I think that's why it's so important for us.
There you have it, Braves. Thank you to everyone who worked so hard to make this amazing event possible. This has been Reese McCaffrey. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Reese. We hope everyone had an amazing time during International Day.
Thank you to all of our world language teachers and administration who worked hard to plan this incredible event.
Absolutely, Emily. Braves, we would now like to take the opportunity to announce our students, staff, and class of the month for February.
Starting in 9th grade, we have Sienna Gambino.
And in 10th grade, we have Sydney Safis.
In 11th grade, Danny Rivera.
And in 12th grade, we have Ava Dakis.
Our staff of the month is Miss Kozinski.
And our class of the month is Miss Powers, Period 6, Anatomy and Physiology class.
Speaking of amazing Braves, Kayla, we would also like to highlight the Manalapan Consumer Bowl.
Team members Ariana, Dominic, Olivia, and Paula placed 2nd overall in the competition.
Amazing job. And now, Braves, this past Wednesday in Times Square, Brandon Schwinger and Caitlin Bly filmed the weekly Bravecast Sports Report.
Brandon Schwinger joined by Caitlin Bly in Times Square and this year Manalapan Sports Report. Let's start off with boys basketball as they ended their season 13-15. And yeah, Caitlin, that's under 500, but they finished off their season winning 6 of their last 8 games, and a huge contributor of that was Dina Vilas.
And some more key players on the basketball team were Joe Farino and Josh Sosanoff, who will also be back next year to help the Braves. Now moving on to girls basketball, who finished their season 14-11, and they keep improving each and every year. Now, Brandon, tell us more about them.
Yeah, I mean, like I said a few weeks ago, Coach Rogers said since 2012 they haven't won over 12 games. So that's a huge improvement by them. And all those players that played this year are pretty much coming back next year. So can't wait to see what they can do. But let's go to wrestling. A ton of wrestlers qualified for regionals. And 2 that really stood out was girls wrestler Olivia Ziobro, who placed 1st in her respective weight class.
And also Justin Rapetti, who also placed 1st, and they both qualified for regionals. Now stay tuned for more recaps of our winter sports. And now back to you guys in the studio.
Hey Braves, welcome back to another Manalapan Minute. I'm Thomas Fagan, here with Miss Maltese and Miss Barrett to discuss about the NJGPA testing. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us, Thomas.
Miss Maltese, what can you tell us about what topics to expect on the NJGPA?
Students can expect to see topics from Algebra 1 and Geometry. Questions will focus on linear, quadratic, and exponential functions, as well as working with geometric formulas, transformations, and right triangle trig.
Great. And Ms. Barrett, what type of language arts concepts can you expect to see?
Students should expect to analyze literature, determine themes, analyze character development, and examine the author's craft. They will also evaluate some nonfiction texts, identifying their central idea and how the author builds an argument. Determining vocabulary words and phrases in context will also appear. Students will also write a literary analysis essay that explains how the author uses specific literary elements, as well as a research simulation task in which they analyze several informational texts as well as media and write an essay that synthesizes the information from the provided sources.
Thank you. And do you guys have any other general tips or advice to these juniors?
Students should make sure they've completed the online practice test and not only be familiar and practice the concepts, but be familiar and comfortable in using Desmos and the online calculator that's available. Students should also complete the online practice test for the ELA component to familiarize themselves with the platform, and students should review literary elements and the structure for writing the literary analysis task and the research simulation task.
Wow, these juniors seem like they're going to be prepared for this test. Thank you guys for joining me for another live interview.
Thanks so much for having us.
Of course. Thanks for all. That's all for today, Braves. Today's a G Day. Make the most of it. Have another awesome weekend, Braves, and we'll catch you next time on Manalapan Bravecast.